Now to our coverage of the royal visit, and the second day of King Charles III and Queen Camilla's state visit to Kenya began with a visit to Kariokor Commonwealth War graves in Nairobi, where the king replaced medals that were lost by war veterans. Our now royal correspondent, Olive Barrows, captures the highlights of the day's events.
Hours after King Charles III at a state banquet stated that there can be no excuse for, in his words, the abhorrent and unjustifiable acts of violence committed against Kenyans in the struggle for independence, he kicked off the second day of his state visit to the country by paying respects to the Africans who fell in advancement of the British cause in the First and Second World Wars. The king and his queen, Camilla, laid wreaths at the Commonwealth War Graves Commission's Kariokor Cemetery, where they also presented 4 veterans who fought alongside the British in the Second World War with medals.
Much to your surprise, they've come back.
Among them, 117-year-old Samuel Nthiga Mburia.
It's a fantastic example.
I'd like to know.
I think you must have been living on wild locusts and honey.
The visit also gave the king occasion to follow up on the progress in redressing the overlooked contributions of the Kariokor, after whom the site of the memorial Kariokor is named. Wednesday also saw King Charles visit the United Nations office in Nairobi, which houses the United Nations Environment Programme and UN Habitat, the only UN headquarters in the Commonwealth. In line with the conservation agenda, he later visited the Karura forest, where he engaged legendary marathoner Eliud Kipchoge before planting a tree with 10-year-old environmental campaigner Karen Kimani, who wrote him earlier this year asking if he would plant a tree with her. Thereafter, he visited the Nairobi Street Kitchen, where he met artists, and at a reception held later at the High Commissioner's residence in Muthaiga, met thought leaders. Queen Camilla, patron of the equine welfare charity Brook, spent her day at the Kenya Society for the Protection and Care of Animals, where she sought to better understand their efforts in the rescue and care of at-risk donkeys.
Very, very happy to.
Later, together with King Charles, they spent some time with orphaned elephants and a baby rhino at the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust in the Nairobi National Park. On Thursday, the royal couple kick off the Mombasa leg of their tour, and together with President William Ruto, will visit the Mtongwe Naval Base for a more equal-footed demonstration of defense cooperation. How many times have you passed in front of these 3 men behind me and not given them a second thought? The Kariokors, as the plaque there describes them, the hands and feet of the king's men. This week gives us opportunity to remember their sacrifice. Olive Barrows, NTV.